I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah!
Oh, come on, nobody cares. Nobody cares, and I know that you guys don't care, because whenever I mention I'm from Minnesota, I get caught in a 45-minute long conversation about the movie Fargo. Oh, yeah. And it just gets worse from there. I say Minneapolis, then you ask me what it's like in Indiana. It's okay. I currently live in Los Angeles, and trust me, it was a culture shock for me. Because I don't know if you guys can tell just by looking at me, but back home in Minnesota, I'm like a 10. I'm glad that was funny. And then I move out here, and now I'm more like a strong 4, you know? I went from a plethora of options of happiness to, a couple more drinks, you'll do. I told that story this one time, and this guy comes out to me after the show, and he goes, "Hey, Nicole, you're at least a 7. I said, well, that's cool. I mean, coming from a -3, that puts me right back at the 4, doesn't it? Yahtzee! So I think I'm single. Is that a weird statement to say? I think I'm single? I don't know, you guys help me out. If it involves the police, is it over? You know, and it's probably a good thing because it was a little bit abusive. And if you knew me personally, that's shocking, you know. And trust me, I was surprised too when he hit back. You know, I had this deal going on for a good year. I kind of thought maybe he liked it. I don't know. And, you know, it's tough being on my own. I mean, I'm doing okay, but trust me, it's really, really hard, you know, when you don't have somebody there to take it all out on, you know? So yeah, after him, I went for the younger guy, you know, see if I could, you know, intimidate him by my elder. And it worked. I was very happy, except for the fact he was always late, and it was the same excuse over and over again, you know? I fell off my bike again. Oh, boy. Come on in. I've got some Neosporin. We'll get you bandaged up, okay? Chewable Tylenol, okay, because I'm fresh out of applesauce. This cannot keep happening. You know, and ladies, I do want to warn you about the buff guy. I went for the big, strong man because he made me feel thin and fragile. And if you're going to date a guy like this, be sure he knows his own strength, because they often don't. Case in point, a little bit of cuddle time would usually turn into me in a full Nelson headlock. You know, next thing you know, I'm choked out. I come to, and I'm like, really, Paul, again? How many times do I have to tell you I'm not supposed to pass out from pleasure? You know, and he wondered why I beat him up all the time. You know, he deserved it, you guys, he did. Oh yeah, living in LA is interesting. The shopping is very interesting because it's everywhere and it's fun, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, especially you ladies, if you go shopping for a pair of pants, it's no longer the rack of jeans anymore. It's now the wall of jeans, yeah? And isn't that annoying? Because if you're really little and skinny, your size is right there waiting for you, isn't it? Must be nice. Must be nice. Apparently, if you're my size, you are 6'4". Which is fine. I am a self-sufficient woman. I know where that clothes hook is. And I grabbed it. Is there a silent alarm attached to that thing? As soon as I picked it up, I had 3 women and a very hot gay man chasing me. And they were shouting things, you know, like, "Ma'am, we have you surrounded. Put the hook down. That's not for customer use. Nobody needs to get hurt." They take this shopping seriously, people. You know, and I looked, I said, "Hey, I just want a pair of some unreachable pants." And he goes, okay, well, what size? I said, I don't know. I'm not really familiar with this brand, Paul. Maybe an 11, you know? And this is what he did. He looked at me and he goes, okay, 1 second. George, we've got a situation 11 in the front of the store. It's a possible 13. It's not safe for the ladder. I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna need the big ladder, okay? Well, I'll be right with you. I'm like, yeah, I heard ya. Standing right here, buddy. So in the meantime, while they're getting the gargantuan ladder for my apparently ginormous pants, he could have asked me anything he wanted to, right? But instead he waits. He waits until he's at the top of the ladder, and now there's a bunch of people around to go, hey, hon, did you want the wide leg? Girl, they don't make skinny jeans in your size. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just wrap those up to go, because I'm really late to go pick up some self-esteem. I'm hoping it hung out for me, because could use some right now. Oh yeah, that was interesting to me. I like to drink. I like to dabble in alcohol. Anyone here? Huh? Yeah. And I don't understand why my friends still ask me to babysit, because I'm gonna do it. Okay. You know, the audacity of thinking I'm going to take a night off. It's just, you know. So I get there and they're explaining to me her needs, because she's like 2 or 8, whatever. And they take off. I have a glass of wine. I'm taking a tour of their house, which was awesome, until I come around the corner and run into her. I'm like, God, you again? Jesus. How annoying. Thank God, because I caught her right before she was about to chew on a pretty dangerous plant. And I mean, hello, another reason to celebrate with a shot, right? I was stoked. And so my friends get home and they're a little upset. I mean, they were like livid. And I said, you guys, what's wrong? Did you not have fun at dinner? And they said, Nicole, why does our daughter smell like alcohol? And I said, because I don't drink alone, okay? What kind of freak do you think you left your daughter with, huh? I know what time it is, okay? And they got upset, and I said, you guys, it's not a big deal. Put some hair on her chest. She'll grow back those eyebrows I plucked in no time. You guys, they were bushy, even for a baby. Seriously. So yeah, I don't deal with kids. So I have a huge dog, which I love, but he's very aggressive. He's a Korean Jindo. It's cool. I don't know what that is either. And it's tough to take him on a walk, and I'm very, very cautious because he is aggressive. I keep him away from children, especially the less fortunate and unattractive ones. Because this one time I was coming down a trail, and I saw what was going on, and I had nowhere to go, but I tried, I tried because my dog was freaking out, and sure enough, the woman comes right up to me, and she goes, excuse me, control your animal. And I had to say, my animal. Ma'am, it is not my fault your child looks like a possum. Really. Handle that. All right, you guys, that's my time. Thank you.